What's going on, everybody? I'm en route to the grocery store to pick up some medicine and some Lysol because my wife is sick. That's no fun. You know the kind of people that you need in your life? You need the kind of person or the kind of people in your life that basically tell you things super blunt and it's super duper like, what the heck? Oh, that guy was kind of close. It's super like, what the heck? I didn't want to hear that, but I needed to hear it. Shout out to my wife because she's definitely one of those people where it's like, man, I didn't want to hear that, but I needed to hear it, even though at the time it was like, why are you telling me this? I don't want to hear this. I don't need to hear this. This road over here is like super messed up. Stupid, super messed up road. My wife is super duper educated. She's pretty smart. She's able to critically think and connect a bunch of puzzle pieces together and all that good stuff. And what was that? I think that was just my strap. And yeah, so on one of the topics that I recently discussed, she basically gave me one of those like, dang it, I didn't want to hear that, but okay moments. And that's really nice. And it's kind of crazy because at the moment it's frustrating, right? Because you're like, I didn't want to hear that. It's just blah. Like, why are you trying to, you know, like dog on me or whatever? But then in hindsight, like majority of things, it's like, oh, well, actually that's beneficial. And her goal isn't to like tear me down or shut me down or whatever. It's to help. So reminder to myself for the future, because I'm gonna need a reminder again whenever I feel upset or angry or frustrated at feedback. Let me stop and think, because if it's actually like the intent of it is good and it's actually gonna help me, then like why even get frustrated in the first place? So I need to be better about that, because I'm a derp sometimes. Yeah. But heading on over here, why is there traffic? There's actually a decent amount of traffic going this way, and it's definitely not a day that people go to the grocery store. I mean, I guess it's optimal hour, and it's definitely a nice day today to be, I guess, grocery shopping. So I'm actually gonna park over here because reasons. Actually, I guess I'll park right here because it's not up by the front, and I know some people get mad if motorcycles park up there, so whatever. It should be like around here. So last time I bought this, or last time I used it, it was in this little circular container, and that's what I'm looking for. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to be in the same circular container, because the last time I used it was like in the 90s. So I told you it's in a little box. Vapor cough suppressant. Okay. Got the vapor rub. Heading on over to the Lysol. Works for me. I'm about to hit it. Here it comes. Well, I mean, that's gonna eventually hit it. Yeah. I'm about to hit the good old 10K. Come on. Watch me hit it at this light. And this exhaust, there's a lot of little pop. And a low RPM setting. Low RPMs, this exhaust goes pop, it's great. But I wish it did it more. I wish it was a little bit louder. But it's alright, because we better get up there with that two brothers exhaust. Oh, I'm about to get that two brothers exhaust eventually. Alright, so I said at the light, right? So right at the light. Dang it. See, what I meant was the next light is when I'm gonna hit it. I didn't mean that light. You guys thought I meant that light. Yeah, right. I meant this light. Come on. This road right now is so derpy, and my bike's like, it wants to run around all over the place because all these grooves everywhere and everything. It's so derpy. But whatever. It's cool. Thanks for at least being... See, look, I don't know if you can see the grooves in it and everything, but it is kind of obnoxious. So I said at this light, I'm gonna hit that 10K though. I'm gonna hit that 10K. Watch this 10K. Watch yourself now. See this light right here? That's what I meant. 10K. Man, this road is so sketch. Dang it. Dang it. Where's that 10K at? 10K. Woohoo! Hit the 10K. Oh man. So I put in about 600 miles on the bike. Let's go ahead and do an official review of this motorcycle, because my other review wasn't so official. So, Kawasaki Ninja ZX6R. This is a 2011. It's in black. A little derpy of the bike is, of course, the oil filter location. It's just not user-friendly at all. Another thing, the fairings, they come off in like 50 pieces, which is also not a cool thing. There's a bunch of little like plastic rivets that are easily broken, but I mean, it's all small little things. Other than that, this bike has a slightly noticeable Kawasaki tick, which is just super duper common among Kawasaki's. My old Kawasaki, I didn't notice it at all, so whatever. But this one, oh, who'd that up there? This one is kind of silly sometimes. I'm gonna see if they're okay. I don't think anyone's actually in the car. Alright, cool. Now I have the problem of merging back onto the freeway. Other than that, this bike mechanically has been good so far. I mean, I haven't had it again for a super duper long time. And other than that, the huge pain that I see as far as just like basic maintenance is removing the fairings and getting them back on, because they come off in like super duper weird pieces. And my other bike was like maybe like 4 pieces, like 6 pieces total, and everything was off, which is great. But I mean, it's not a huge deal. It's just whoever designed these bikes really didn't have the do-it-yourselfer in mind. But as long as you have the time and the patience to, you know, take everything off without breaking anything, then by all means, that's not a huge deal. The oil filter, easiest way to get around that is to get a K&N, because it has that little like nut that's on the top of the filter, so you can, you know, get a ratchet in with an extension, and you don't have to worry about, you know, sliding your hand in there and trying to, you know, squeeze in that tight space. You will still get oil down on the surroundings though, which is just one of those things. What I've done, and it's been kind of successful, is I've cut a plastic bottle in half, and I basically shoved that up in there, and like the neck of the bottle, I shoved that in there first, so that way it's kind of like concave back, leading towards wherever my drain pan is. And that's what I've done to get around that, which has been cool. So this doesn't work apparently until you go through and like take it into a shop to have them actually fix it. So I can like fully tighten it and fully loosen it, and it doesn't change how stiff my steering is whenever I'm turning the bars. I don't know, I can't really say too many negative things, because I'm just happy to be on the bike. So that's my disclaimer. I am biased because I enjoy being on a motorcycle. I'm not a huge critic. The Kawasaki's feel, again, the best. They feel right for me. They might not feel right for other people. They might not be right for other people. My other bike, I put maybe 10,000 miles on it, and in the 10,000 miles, I didn't have anything crazy happen. I kept up with my fluid changes. I kept up with, you know, I got my valves adjusted when they needed to be, and that's like per the surface manual. Oh, that was a bump. And other than that, I don't know. So I'm not some crazy motorcyclist guy that's had, you know, 50 bikes, and I can compare this bike to all of my other bikes. But yeah. Oh, look at this Mustang. Oh, I'm gonna stare at him even though I'm getting off the freeway. Oh, come on, catch up to me, Mustang. Oh, lame. It's basically stock. Whatever. It's probably automatic too. Manual transmission for life. Check it out, downshifting. Man, downshifting never gets old. It's great. See, it has something like that little pop. That about concludes that, guys. It's been fun taking you along with me. Do me a favor, say what's up down below. I'll say what's up back in a timely, orderly fashion. And if you haven't already, give me a big fat subscribe, because I'd appreciate it. Okay, I guess I'm going kind of slow, but whatever. Ooh, I got overtaken. I'm a slow driver. So I'll catch you on the next one. You guys be safe out there, and God bless. Deuce!
For the drop.